Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Hannah Golightly. I am a certified teacher of students with visual impairment and a special education consultant. Today I am going to talk to you all about the eligibility criteria to qualify as a student with visual impairments. A lot of people have asked me this question, both parents and teachers alike. So I thought I'd make a video to answer the question. Before we dive into the question, let's look at IDEA. IDEA is the Individuals with Disabilities Education Act, the federal special education law that ensures that public schools serve the educational needs of students with disabilities. This law refers to visual impairment, including blindness, as any impairment in vision that, even with correction, interferes with the student's academic performance. Now, based on that definition, there are 4 criteria that are considered in order to determine eligibility. And the question now is, who actually makes the decision to determine if a student qualifies to receive special education services as a student with visual impairment? The decision to qualify any student as a student with visual impairment or any other disability for special education services is determined by the ART committee. Now, let's look at the 4 criteria that are considered by the ART committee in order to make the decision to qualify a student as a student with visual impairment. The first is the eye care report, the functional vision evaluation, the learning media assessment, and the orientation and mobility evaluation. Well, let's begin with the eye care report. The eye care report is supposed to be done within a year of the evaluation, and it has to be done by a licensed ophthalmologist or optometrist. The report has to include the student's visual fields, acuity, and prognosis. It also has to include if the student has no vision, a serious visual loss after correction, a progressive medical condition that will result in a serious visual loss after correction. Now, number 2 is a functional vision evaluation. It has to be conducted by a certified teacher of the visually impaired or a certified orientation and mobility specialist. It has to include tasks that the student performs using near and far vision. It has to also document recommendations concerning the need for low vision evaluation. Now, let's go to the third point, the learning media assessment. It's got to be done by a certified teacher of the visually impaired, and it has to include recommendations concerning specific learning media appropriate for the student, as well as whether an ongoing evaluation in vision is needed. The fourth point is the orientation and mobility evaluation. It has to be conducted by an orientation and mobility specialist, and it has to be done in a variety of lightings and a variety of settings. These settings may not be limited to the school campus. It may include the community and even the home of the student. With that said, these are the 4 criteria that the ART committee uses to determine if a student qualifies as a student with visual impairment to receive services in school. Well, that's what I have for you today. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to visit my blog at www.thebrightsideofme.com. I'll be coming back to talk more on visual impairments in the school setting. Thank you.